the Motley Patriot here. So on Thanksgiving Day, I think it's important to take the time to understand what we're thankful for and where we are today, and all the things and the benefits that you get from living in this country are very much the result of people who push that large rock up a very tall hill. Over here, we're in Dumfries, Virginia, and I'm going to read to you this monument here. Revolutionary War patriots and War of 1812 veterans, known to be interred in historic Dumfries Cemetery. In the Revolutionary War, we have Quartermaster Timothy Bundage, Private George Smith, Patriot Thomas Cave, we have Caves in orange, Private William Ford, Patriot William West, Matros Robert Bryson, Lieutenant James Reed, Private William Scott, Private James W. Colquhoun, Patriot Sarah Williams, Shipmaster Bernard Gallagher. This is dedicated by the Virginia Society of the Sons of the American Revolution, the Society of War of 1812, and the Commonwealth of Virginia, Virginia State Society's United States Daughters of 1812, and Prince William Resolves National Society Daughters of the Revolution, 14th of June 2014. We're going to wander around a bit and just sort of speak to what we find. I think you're going to find a lot of the families that are interned here will in fact correspond with a lot of the families that had settled in Orange. There's stones on the ground. These are probably early markings. There's a lot of stones around here. Could have been any number of things, but what it does tell you is that there's a lot to be discovered here. More stones. It looks as though they are marking off, probably up here with LiDAR to get a better understanding. Holly Chin Memorial, Chin Lee. This is incredible. It's nice to know that this cemetery is maintained. Founding Fathers, Anderson, Lemmings. Oh, wow. Holly Chin Memorial, Chin Ho Lee, dedicated to his friends and their family, FBI Academy. Wow, a mark to the FBI here. Interesting. So, trying not to walk on them. George Smith, William Smith, born in 1765, died in 1822. Where was the cave? So Dumfries obviously being on the Potomac, and that early footprint. Cave, Thomas Cave, in memory of Thomas Cave, who died December 7th, 1802, age 57 years. We had Thomas Cave in Orange. I wonder if it's the same cave that owned property. In memory of Mary Ann Cave, departed this life in 1818. So these are the early sites of cave. There's a very old song. TC for Thomas Cave, I suppose. Yeah. Wow. Really something. So I certainly encourage a trip out here to Dumfries and take a moment, look around. You can certainly go online, and there's Randolph back over here, most likely part of the other Randolphs. I'll certainly put a link to the website. I think you'll find that there's a lot of the early patriots of this country. Let me look over here. These are kind of very ancient looking. Freedom's not an accident, folks. Not at all. I always razz on people for their first world problems. My latte wasn't hot. Oh, I'm in traffic. La-di-da. Oh, wow. This is very ancient here. So much so, almost impossible to read. Wow. You can bet money that this was a lot of the early. Wow, look at this one. So you can see the weathered on these stones. Look at these right here. Huh. This is a very, very, very old cemetery. What's interesting is it's still intact. James Dunnan. James W.C. Dunnan, son of F.H. Oh, this is even the Old English letters. Departed this life 8th of April 1810, aged, I can't tell. Wow. This is probably the oldest monuments that I have seen that are still intact. Departed this life, Dunn, D-U-N, D-U-N-N-I, Dunnan, I believe. D-U, wow, that's hard to read. Could it be Dunhill? It might, well, very difficult to read. Wow. Amazing. James Alexander. This certainly appears to be the oldest. Wow. So what looks like William L. C-O-L-Q-U-H-O-U-N, that might be Calhoun, wife of James, memory. Yeah, that Old English might be Calhoun. Hard to know. C-O-L, which is an old letter Q, U-H-O-U-N. Wow, very old, early font. Very old English font. Folsom. 1772. Right there. Wow. Boy, it don't get much more Merca than this, does it? I think I'll suggest that you go to the website. This is incredible. And Waters, in memory, who departed this life the 1st of January, 1799, age 42. Here rests a woman, good without pretense, blessed with virtue and with somber sense, a tender parent and a loving wife. She filled each duty of the Christian life. She now is gone, her glorious crown to wear, to see her Maker and his smiles to share. Dear honored saint, this stone receive, 'tis all a husband, all a friend can give. Wow. Waters. I'm always struck by the elegance and the dignity of the language and the writing of the past. Not a lot of TikTok vibe here, folks. Best I can tell. Wow. More again. I'd definitely bring your kids out here and let them see this. Elizabeth Garrison, born, I can't read that too well. Garrison. Sacred. To the memory of Mary Chapman, 1780, born, died 1860. 1788. 18, oh, I can't barely read that. Mary Chapman, sacred. Sarah Williams, who departed this life the 13th of 1812 in her 71st year. Wow. 1651, I suppose. Yeah. Incredible. Ratliff. Smith. William Smith. Well, we'll put a link to the website, Motley Patriot. Happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful for those who did all the heavy lifting. Motley Patriot. See you soon.